Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. Thank you so much for joining me today and taking some time out of your day. It really does mean a lot to me. So today's video, sorry about the hair, it's just got a mind of its own. So today's video is going to be, is it a dupe? I've just filmed this look now on camera, so you'll see that one first. So yeah, the dupe is this. So this has recently come into my possession. It's the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow, and I've really wanted to try this for so long now, even more so because people were saying, is it a dupe for the Dior 002 Luminizer highlighter? And on like inspecting it, it does look like it, but I've been playing around with both of the highlighters, and to be honest, it doesn't look like a dupe. I don't know what people are talking about. So I've got both of them. I've had this for a hot second. It is such a beautiful highlighter. It's smooth, it's creamy, it just looks like that. It's absolutely beautiful. And like I said, it's actually called the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer in 002. I believe this one has been discontinued now. I've had it for ages. Let me just show you them up close, and they do, in the packaging, they do look very similar. So I can see what people are saying. Can you see how similar they're looking? But I'm going to do swatches and then we're going to put it on the cheeks and we're going to see if we can see a difference, because sometimes on the cheeks, I did this with like Ophir Star Island and Maybelline's Diamond Glow, and you couldn't really see that much of a difference. So we're going to swatch this one first. I think this one was like £35, so very expensive, but I love Dior, you know, especially the highlighters. I'm just going to swatch them a couple of times. This is one of my favourite highlighters, so the Wet n Wild one always had a lot to live up to, because I think this one is either £4.99 or £5.99. So this one is Wet n Wild's Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. It's Blossom Glow. So it just looks like that. So I've been swatching just over here, but I'm just going to, I mean, the pattern's going to get ruined eventually anyway. I just think that's the cutest pattern. So give it a really good swatch. They are really smooth, and I do want to get more of these Wet n Wild ones. Right, so that's what they look like together. So this one, this Dior one, is definitely more silver, and then this one, this Wet n Wild one, is definitely more pink if you ask me. Sorry, I just had to get a drink of water. Yeah, so looking at them, you can definitely see the Dior one's more silver and then the Wet n Wild one is more pink. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to test it on the face. Let's put my hair back, or at least the top section of my hair, in a little top knot. I'm going to come forward. My neck's killing me. Right, okay, so I need to get that highlighter brush. So I've been using this one, this Carla, or Cala, whatever, whichever one it's called. And what I'm going to be doing is what I've been doing quite a bit recently. I've been using this and then putting the highlight over the top. So on the left side, this left side, I'm going to be using Dior, and on the right side is going to be Wet n Wild. The only problem is the light focuses more on my right side, so it might not look as good on the left. We'll see what we can do. So this one is the W7 Ready Set Glow in Rose Gold. It is such a good illuminating setting spray, this. I definitely want to get more. And I've just remembered I haven't put eyeliner and not eyeliner, mascara on, and I've got a new mascara which looks really good, so we'll use that after I've done this. So okay, we'll start off with the Wet n Wild one first. Yeah, that is nice. And I'm gonna swirl the brush and go in with the Dior for the left side. Again, really, really nice. They are looking pretty similar actually on the face, even though like on the hand they're not. You can see the difference on the hand, but once they're on the cheeks. I need this brush because what I want to do is I want to highlight the rest of my face. So let's start off with the Cupid's bow. So let's go in with the Wet n Wild again. Or best put it through the colour switch. Really, I should have done this before I put lipstick on. Right, and then we're going to go in with the Dior on the other side of the Cupid's bow. I've not really seen a difference so far. Then we'll do the nose, like the bottom of the nose here. So again, the I keep wanting to say Maybelline, the Wet n Wild. And then wipe the brush and go in with the Dior one. I'm not going to do the top of the nose. What we'll now do is the eyes. So I wanted to wipe that brush off. Right in a corner. It's a very icy highlight, the Wet n Wild one. I think if anything you'll notice a difference when I put the Dior one here. You literally can't notice a difference. So now I understand what they're saying about the Blossom Glow Wet n Wild highlighter being a dupe for the Dior 002 Luminizer. I would say on the face it really is a dupe. So if you do want the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer in 002, holding it the wrong way around, then I would recommend the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow. It is a dupe on the face. It's not, you can see the swatches, it isn't a dupe for dupe, but on the face it looks really, really similar. I can't tell the difference just by looking. Maybe I'll be able to tell the difference when I edit the footage, but at the moment I can't tell the difference. That one, the Dior one, is definitely more, I would say, silver, and then this one is definitely more pink, but like on the skin, and once it's buffed out you really, really can't tell a difference. And you can't actually buy this one anymore, not unless you went to the likes of Depop or a different like selling site. Also this one is really, really good for the price, but it doesn't beat this one, not by a long chalk. This one is just so creamy. It's a gorgeous highlighter, and if I had to I would pay it all over again. It's just such a beautiful pink highlighter. But yeah, I think they are dupes once they're on the face, but obviously not when you swatch them. Yeah, so say for instance you went to Sephora or Debenhams to swatch them against each other, you would know instantly they're not dupes for each other, because as I've said, they're just not on the hand. But once you get them on the face, like, you can't tell, can you? Well, I can't. Let's see what it looks like in natural daylight. It's actually too dark to show you in natural daylight, but yeah, that's the Dior one. and that's the Wet n Wild one. So yeah, they're both really good. Obviously, if you've got the Dior one, you're not going to need a dupe for it. I just wanted to see how much of a dupe it was when I was testing it out, and I do think on the skin it is a good dupe. But yeah, I really enjoyed using that. It was the first time I've been using it. I've only recently got, so yeah, it's a really good one. So if you've not tried that, I would highly recommend it. What do you think, guys? Have you tried like the both highlighters against each other? Do you think they're dupes for one another? I would really love to know your comments down below. If you've not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and click the notifications bell, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.